Hello everyone, and welcome back to the channel, and this time to a new season. We are now taking part. It's not the 70s anymore. If you can see the blue, green and the yellow Bennetton there, we are doing the 1994 season. Here come some of the cars testing for the first race. Ooh, put me on the nose cone of my Ferrari. I am sat in as Jean Alesi in the Ferrari. So who do we have? There's all sorts of different cars. I've got to try and remember all the drivers' names again, because obviously I've just finished the 1975 season, so we're in 1994. So we've got Bertrand Gachot in the Pacific. That is the only Pacific because some of the tracks that I'm doing will only allow up to 22 cars. There was 26 in total, so I've had to cut a few. Mind you, the other Pacific only qualified for 2 races and didn't finish either of them, so I'm like, that's fine. We still have a Brabham. We have David Brabham on the grid in the MTV Simtech Ford. Of course, the other driver was, of course, Roland Ratzenberger, who sadly wasn't available in this pack. And we will have to go to Imola, the 1994 San Marino Grand Prix. We will have to do that, and there is a name there at the bottom next to mine that will be here and on this season, so race 3 is going to be interesting. We have Heinz-Harald Frentzen in the Sauber. Eric Bernard in the Ligier has just set a lap, so he's jumped up. Gerhard Berger in the other Ferrari. Michael Schumacher has just set a lap. They're all going out. Schumacher's in the Christ, I've forgotten, Bennetton. He's in the Bennetton. Morbidelli in the footwork. We've got Eric Comas, Christian Fittipaldi in the footwork, Rubens Barrichello, Ayrton Senna in the Williams, David Heinz-Harald Frentzen, Gerhard Berger, Olivier Panis in the Ligier. They're all moving about. Martini in the Minardi, Johnny Herbert in the Lotus, Mika Hakkinen and Martin Brundle in the McLarens, Jos Verstappen in the Bennetton, Mark Brundle in the Tyrrell, Damon Hill in the Williams, and myself in the Ferrari. Right, so let me just throw on some soft tyres and we can get out there for practice. So, things that changed for the 1994 season, for things coming up. Traction control had been banned, active suspension had been banned. That was sort of pretty much it. A lot of safety features will be in come the Canadian Grand Prix after the tragic events that happened at Imola. We will have to do Imola. I didn't look to see what engines we've got. I think they're V8s. I'll have to double check that. I'm going to let whoever this is by. There's a few people on their laps. Again, I'm not recognising most people. I'm not recognising the cars, so try my best. Go on. Go on, get past me in your footwork. Right. Right, so almost similar to the 75 season. That one started in Argentina. This one as well, obviously, has Brazil first with the Senna S's installed. So this Brazil track is pretty much the same as what we currently have, hasn't really changed. So yeah, it's Brazil, the Autodrome Carlos Pache, which is properly known, but everyone knows it as Interlagos. So Yeah, I've just got to get used to this Ferrari because there's obviously a lot of power now in them and no traction control. Not the 70s cars had traction control, but the 70s cars had a lot less power and much bigger rear wheels. These cars rely a lot more on downforce and digital technology. You can notice as well by the animations of my hands that it's a floppy paddle gearbox that came in like the late 80s. So anyway, I'll get up to speed, get used to the car, see what sort of lap times I can do. Here's my first lap. Where does that put me? It puts me 18th. Not great, but not terrible. So I'll get practicing. Okay, so we are into qualifying. My practice was pretty good. I was 7th overall. I was about 0.03 slower than Schumacher, so that's pretty good, and I'm looking forward to that. I did some research in between the sessions as well about the engines. It's a very mixed grid, so some of the bigger teams like Williams and McLaren and Lotus and things like that have V10s. Some of the smaller teams like Bennetton and Minardi and Footwork have V8s. This Ferrari has what Sebastian Vettel called a fucking V12.
P0 first and then pause.
Yeah, bring back the fucking V12s.
Yep, this has a V12. That's why I couldn't get what the sound was. It didn't sound like a V8 and it didn't sound like a V10. Yeah, it's because it's a V12. Ooh, it does sound nice. I still prefer the V10s. I'm looking forward to when I do a 2000s championship with the screaming V10s, but this is a V12. Famously unreliable, but thankfully we don't have to worry about that. So, here's my first flying lap. Break down to 2nd for the Senna S's. Go as soon as you can, put down as early as you can as well. Look for the gap there. Shift down to 1st amazingly, and then you can probably do 2nd. And then flat out down here. Hit on the brakes and shift down the gear for that one. You can run slightly wider there. Careful there because that's off camber and it's very easy. A couple of times I put the power down a bit too soon and ends up spinning. This one's the tightest corner on the track. You can just about hold it flat through there. Break down to 2nd for final corner. Sort of final corner and then flat out up to the start finish. But yeah, it's not like the 75 season where it was a completely different track almost. This is pretty good run, pole position at the moment. But I'm only the 2nd car out after the Jordan. I don't know who that was. Who's set lap time? Loads of people set lap time now. I'm still 1st. Loads of people set laps. I don't know which Jordan it is. It's either Irvine or Barrichello. Okay, coming up to the last lap. Let's give it my all. I'm currently 4th. Pretty smooth through there. Almost lost the back end of the braking there, probably turned a bit too soon. This corner I discovered you can brake and then just keep your foot down. And make you overrun that corner. They're so twitchy, these cars, they really are twitchy. I have spun a few times during practice and quali. You just can't put your foot down until you know it's dead straight. Don't know if I'm improving anywhere. Nope, still fourth. Okay, so starting in pole position, as he did in real life, is Ayrton Senna. Teammate Damon Hill is behind. That confused me when I was looking at the leaderboard during quality. It said Hill, because I've done 1975 as Graham Hill, and I looked at the timing sheets and it still said Hill, and I was like, hang on a minute, I forgot obviously it's his son. Katayama did really well, and in the Tyrrell, that's what the Tyrrell is, yeah, he did really well there. I came fourth, which was great. Martin Brundle in the McLaren is behind me, along with Mark Brundle in the other Tyrrell. Jos Verstappen 7th, Barrichello 8th, Morbidelli 9th, Johnny Herbert in the Lotus 10th, Christian Fittipaldi in the footwork is 11th, Michael Schumacher all the way down in 12th, alongside Mika Hakkinen. Eddie Irvine 14th, Martini, Olivier Panis, Hotel Frentzen, my teammate Gerhard Berger down in 18th, Eric Comas, Bertrand Gachot, Eric Bernard and David Brabham in the Simtech. So it is a 18 lap race of Interlagos for the 1994 Brazilian Grand Prix. Great start by, probably a poor start for me, great start by Okiyama and great start from Brundle. Just careful not to lose it, I'll concede the place to Brundle just so I know that the car's stable. I can go a lot faster than everybody there, but there's too many cars around. Don't know where I can try and pass Martin Brundle. Of course, as well, the point system only goes down to 6th, so this is second to last, so I'll only get 2 points here. So obviously moving up to the field is ideal. Well, not that we need to worry about the championship at the moment, but you know, as the I can't remember which supermarket it is. Every little helps. Is that Tesco?
Tesco, every little helps.
Anyway, we've got a good slipstream on Brundle. Outbrake him. That's the problem with these cars, you just lose the rear end and you're... losing the rear end, you're gone. And this didn't turn very well. I'm 14th. 16th. Okay, I've got to find my way back up. That's the problem, you lose the rear end, you're gone. And like that was such a slow slide. But there's nothing you can do to correct it, absolutely nothing. So I'm behind my teammate now. Literally just talking about how good it is to be in the points and be 5th, and now I'm 17th. Come on, get past Berger. Get past the LaRousse, come on. See, that's it being twitchy. Come on, stop it. I need to let the rear tyres cool as well. That is tyre wear isn't on, but tyre temperatures are, so I can very easily wear up or heat up the rear tyres and have absolutely no grip. Come on, I've got to get past the LaRousse and the whatever the blue car is. I thought it was a Minardi, but a Tyrrell, but it isn't. I don't know where he is. He's still there on the inside, whoever it is. Oops. He went just too slow. I had nowhere to go. I mean, to be fair, we're all caught up behind this one. Oh, come on! No! That's a Sauber. Down to 18. Oh, God. Come on. Come on, get up. Bye-bye then. They're going to give me a talking to afterwards. Could take up my own teammate. Oh, Olivier Panis. Of course it is. Of course it is. It's Olivier Panis. Right. Round the outside here. Puts me on the inside of the long corner. And puts Panis behind me. Good. Now I can try and catch up to the rest of the field. 14th now. I've done a Kimi Räikkönen. Oh, all that work trying to pass Martini and Martini and Panis. Ahead of them is Irvine. There's about a 12-second gap to Irvine. That is the Jordan in front. That is Irvine. It's lap 12 now. And there are the cars in front. I can't look at the moment. I don't think I'm closing the gap on Senna, who is in the lead, but I definitely have closed the gap to the cars in front of me. Come on, I've got a good run and a good slipstream on him here. Good, try the inside. I'm on the inside of the corner. I don't want to push them too wide because I know what the AI are like, they won't back out of it. Everyone's in the grass. Man past him. Right, there's a long train here. And at the back of it is a young German called Michael Schumacher. Down the inside of Schumacher, come on. There we go, I got past Schumacher. I'm in the middle of this fight now. Now it's time to get past Mika Häkkinen. Häkkinen goes for a dive on the inside of Johnny Herbert. Doesn't quite make it, but slows himself down. So I'll get a better run out the centre Estes so I can pass Mika Häkkinen. Boxing Häkkinen in. Still probably around my outside he is. He's behind me now. Right, the young Johnny Herbert. Excuse me, Johnny. Thank you. Now to try and catch Rubens. Reader on final lap as well. Oh Christ! Okay, we've got one more lap after this, so I've got one more lap to try and catch Rubens Barrichello and get 9th. We're currently 10th there. Still not in the points, but I think valiant effort, despite the fact, with the fact we fell down to like 18th and was stuck down there for a while behind Olivier Panis. Right, come on. Lap of your life, Matt. Try and get past Rubens Barrichello. Straight away messed up the first corner. Oh, the others were right in front as well. I could have started coming out the field. I mean, Senna is light years ahead. But the top four are. The top four are light years ahead. Right, I've caught up to the back of Rubens. Let's try and find a way past him. I don't know where that would be. Maybe down the straight? How about there if he just brakes super early? I mean, that did scare me a bit, but we got past him. We're not going to catch Fittipaldi. Again, more names from the previous series. Here we go, 9th. Good recovery. So the winner was Ayrton Senna, with Katayama in second, Damon Hill in third, Merton Brundle 4th, Verstappen 5th, Mark Blundell 6th, Morbidelli and Fittipaldi we were just behind. Rubens Barrichello we managed to pass on the final lap. We had a is that Glock moment. Johnny Herbert was 11th, Mika Hakkinen, Michael Schumacher, Eddie Irvine, Olivier Panis. Oh God, well, those are some like childhood names for me. Martini, Comas, Heinheimer Frentzen, Gerhard Berger, Eric Bernard, Gasho and David Brabham at the end, but we had everyone finish. So what an awesome race. That was actually really, really fun. Love driving this car, particularly with the V12. Handful to drive, as you saw with dropping back from 4th place, 4th, 5th place. Yeah, we could have been fighting up there with sort of, because look, that's a big gap here. There's about a 20-second gap between Brundle and Verstappen. We could have been up there with Verstappen and Hill, but we weren't. So yeah, feel free to like and subscribe if you enjoyed this. There will be the whole season coming. The next one out is the Pacific Grand Prix. See you then.